Hello YouTube. This is an instructional video on how to jailbreak your iDevice. First thing you will need to do is you'll need to go into your device. I'm going to enter my passcode. And you'll need to tap on settings. Tap on general, tap on about, and scroll down till you see your version. That's the current firmware that I am running, 5.1.1. I am jailbroken on 5.1.1 already, so this is how you do it. Make sure you know your firmware version. If you have upgraded to the latest version, good. If you are still currently running an older version of iOS firmware, then make sure you know your firmware version. Your version of iOS firmware. Next, we can leave the iPad or leave the iDevice, and you are going to need to open up a web browser. I recommend Internet Explorer, but you can use whatever web browser you'd like. And then you're going to need to go up here in the address box, and you're going to need to enter in the following URL: jailbreak jailbreak me jailbreak me 3.0 jailbreak me 3.0.com, and then hit enter and go to that website. Wait for it to load. Okay, mine didn't load. I'm having a problem. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is, folks. www.jailbreakme3.0.com. It will load, and this is what it looks like, folks, on a computer. Now, you will need to click more information. Wait a minute. My computer is acting up. We'll just give it a minute to load. Okay. Click more information. I'm gonna refresh this for a minute, hoping that'll help it. Click more information. Alright, folks. Never mind. From the page, click on Different Jailbreak. And then here it'll say, my iOS device is... Then you'll find what it's running. if you're running the iOS firmware after iOS 5.0.1, which is iOS 5.1, it is recommended that you upgrade to the latest firmware, because if you're on that firmware, there is no jailbreak, but there is a jailbreak for 5.1.1. And there's no jailbreak for iPad 2 on iOS 5.0. And then you'll scroll down here and see these if you're running an iOS device, if you're running if you have any devices that are running iOS 4. Any devices that are running iOS 4 firmwares are down there. But if you're running iOS 5.1.1 like me, you'll want that, and then you'll click this, find where it says yep, just use, or where it says use. It should tell you what to use, and you'll click that. It should load. And it should bring you to the Green Poison website. Apsith 2.0 has arrived. Okay. Apsith 2.0 supports the following devices on 5.1.1. iPad 1, 2, and 3. iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, and iPhone 4S. iPod Touch 3rd generation, iPod Touch 4th generation. So you want to scroll down to where it says download links, and you'll click Absoluthith for version for your Mac OS, OS X, or if you're running Windows, you'll click the one for Windows, or if you're running Linux, don't even know what that is, you'll click the one for Linux. Whatever it is, you'll click the appropriate download link for your appropriate computer, appropriate computer software. And once you click that, click the one, I'll click Windows because I'm running Windows, but I've already got it. You'll click here, you'll download, open, or you can save, whichever one, and then you will need to extract it. Now I have WinRAR, but you can use whatever you want to use. But I have WinRAR, so once it's extracted, or I did have WinRAR, I had to get it back, but I use WinRAR. You'll click on it, extract all. This is if you don't have WinRAR. You'll do it this way. Once it's extracted, you'll click on Absoluthith 2.0, click Run. It'll run. It'll extract, it's extracting all of it. Then, once it's extracted, something's going on here. Oh, here it is, Absoluthith.exe. So from here you'll click on Absoluthith, Absoluthith.exe, click yes. And now you will need to take your 30-pin iPod dock to USB cable, and you want to take the one end, and you'll want to plug it into an available USB port. Plug it into an available USB port on your computer. Then take your your iDevice and plug the 30 pin dock connector into your iDevice like so. Once it is connected, it should say jailbreak. But if your device has a passcode, it will not jailbreak until you remove the passcode. So you want to tap on your you want to turn passcode off if you have a passcode. Then you want to unplug the device, plug it back in, and it should say iPad 2 Wi-Fi with iOS 5.1.1 or whatever your firmware is detected. Then click the button to jailbreak, and once you click the button, it should begin the jailbreak process. And then partway through the jailbreak process, your iDevice will appear to be restoring. It will appear to be having a restore in progress. But that is normal. And once it is finished, it should say, this bar indicates how far it is. Once it is finished, it should say on here, it should say done, enjoy. Then you can X out of this, you can close out of this, close everything out, and once you go back into your iDevice, scroll, you should see Cydia. And Cydia is what you will use to get all the good stuff that you can get with a jailbreak. So once you have Cydia, your device should be jailbroken. If you have any questions, please write a comment down below. As always, like, favor the video, share, do all that good stuff. This is Christian Miller, signing off of YouTube.